Good evening. Happy Sunday. How are people doing? Doing well? Simple stream today, peeps. We're just going to do some Anomaleague prep while live. If people want to hop in and have a look at builds with us, we can. But the main goal really is to just get to start this off the ground, really. But nothing too intense. But we should have a good stream today. So, people are ready, we'll jump in. First and foremost, we're just going to finish off our bit of work that we did on the Scion build that we just needed to get to the end of the campaign. So let's just finish that off now. While we're getting started. Let's jump in. Nope, wrong pipe. So we'll get Katava down, and then we'll think about having a look at the Explosive Concoction PoB and how we push that into maps and get that ready as well. We've got a few other PoBs that I've started working on as well that need the gear refining to make it achievable for Sciomaleague. So we'll have a look at them as well. Let's just blitz the end of the campaign now. I did want to do this earlier today, but I've been spending a bit of time with the family, so I haven't had much time to have a look at it. It's all good. And even with standard prices, we have some currency, so we might have a chance of buying some better gear or understanding how we farm it in a solo self-found style setup for Sciomaleague. That should be quite a good stream today. Quite chill. Oh, let's bring that game audio back. There we go. There we go. I knew something seemed a bit quiet. Might throw a little text note in here as well of what stream goals are today. Make sure that we tick them all off before we finish tonight. But let's get Katava down first. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Hey Ruthly, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. How are you doing this fine Sunday evening? Or morning or afternoon, wherever it is for yourself? Awesome to hear, Ruthly. You got a build in mind yet? Or are you still having a little look around at what suits you? Another thing we can do as well, we can update our Anomaleague tag to include the trailer now as well. Let that put out. Now, let's first rip to Katava a few times. Oh, nice. Yeah, Poison Concoction is really good for mapping and stuff. I am trying out Explosive Concoction. Seeing how far we can take this. I think we can take this pretty far. Yeah, well, even with the white items only, you still get Some strength. We don't need that much. Let's go for strength and intelligence. Yep. Cool. We still have absolutely rubbish gear. Yeah, well, a lot of people who'll be playing. Yeah, we're going to extend, keep it going, obviously, with the delay of 319. So we'll have a bit of time there to keep going. That's a fantastic goal as well. Actually, I don't think we want to craft on these. How do we want to hit them? Since we've now finished, I don't mind using some currency now just to start testing some things out. Let's quickly do that. I think we'll fix a few things with the build. So. That might be worth keeping. I think 50 maps is a really sensible goal. Give something good to aim for, doesn't it? So we want masochists. Medic. We want the gain charges when hit by an enemy. So let's just go for any. We want 3 charge on hit with an enemy. Oh, delinquents, okay. Might be the flask level on these. Oh, I had it then. I wasn't looking. My bad, my bad. There we go, that'll do. There we go. Hey, Darian. Hey, welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in. How are you doing this evening? Oh, 1 second. I'm having a bit of a issue with my camera again. I'm just going to fix that. 2 seconds. Chat, I'm just having a bit of a mare with my webcam. I might need to invest in a new one already. Fun, isn't it? But yeah, waiting for Sciomaleague. Awesome, Darren. You got an idea what you're going to play? Yeah, camera has frozen. Give me a second. Come on, webcam. What have you done? Is that working? Hey, there it is. Fix. Let's fix this a second, chat. Blah, blah, blah. It's still flickering. I don't know what's going on with the webcam today. Really doesn't want to play ball today. Oh, nice, Darian. Yep, I've played Exsanguinate Scion a few times, and it is easy to level, pretty solid, scales well into mapping. Not really a good bosser, but you can transfer it into, say, Kinetic Blast, Corrupting Fever, or go for the Poet's Pen variation. I think it's pretty respectable in endgame. This is not good. Right. How can I solve this? Debugging camera on live stream. Nice and funny. Just what you want to be doing. Ba, 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 ba. We might have to do a webcamless stream, which isn't ideal. But if it keeps misbehaving, it might be the only option we have. Oh god, yeah, the clear speed on Exsanguinate's fantastic, isn't it? Here is my huge head. And it's flickering again already. It's not good. Let's try and figure out why it's misbehaving. Give me a second. Let's see if we leave it on the other resolution mode. Does that fix it, or does it completely break it? I think I'm going to be buying a new webcam. Feels that way. If you go the Kinetic Blast route with, you use a 5-link Corrupting Fever with Reap. That's very good. This isn't the ideal size, but seems pretty stable, so we'll just fix this for now. Pretty sure that just glitched again. It did. I think I'm ordering a new webcam. ASAP. This will have to do for tonight, eh? It's still glitching. Ah. Give me a second. Let's figure out why it's crying. What is the camera playing now? It's a bit annoying that it's misbehaving so much tonight. Oh well, we'll have to just work around it. All good, all good. My face isn't the reason you're here anyway, so all good. So, we've got our explosive concoction. We've got a few other options as well we're going to have a little nosy at. But we can now take this into maps as the main thing. Fix its resistances, get some better gear and whatnot. Yeah, just a little bit of a gap to fix. We can craft on cold resistance on these. Go, and we'll craft on fire on these. Nice. There you go. That was nice and quick. Yeah, look, we have really like budget basic gear. Easy. Yep. Not too bad when you're in standard and you've got all your chaos orbs and everything in 100 tabs, eh? Oh, I don't think I've got that much chaos, so don't know. Oh, 200 there. Okay. And a few thousand tabs to fix. So we've got plenty to invest if we want to try and make this character min-maxed, which is all good fun. The ward loop at home, if you have to get it perfect, otherwise it falls apart, yes. It is invincible until the second it's not, essentially. That mirror was from Arch Nemesis League. Farmed up doing infinite heist, and then trading and min-maxing with alcohol. So all of my profits went into crafting. And my goal for that league was my first mirror. I bought that, so we bought that one. Actually got 2 mirrors. But just before, I ended up using it to do some meme builds, so we ate into the mirror a little bit to get the raw exalts. And so yeah, this is standard at the moment. We started leveling this character in Gauntlet and then transferred it over. So. Right. What I think would be worth doing, still early on, we'll have a look at the explosive concoction PoB as it is, and the build as it is now. We'll pull that into Path of Building and we'll have a play with it there. Wow. Yeah, well, if you don't know what it does, that's what happens, isn't it? So what we'll do is we'll load up Path of Building, so give me a second. Since my webcam is misbehaving, let's have a quick little fix here. Hide that webcam. Hide these two webcams that are not working, and we'll copy over the one that we've got going now. Why are people trying to buy things for chaos and standard? Come on. Bit of a mare with camera tonight, apologies, but we'll persevere. Cool. If camera keeps just behaving, we'll have to just drop camera. So let's switch over. So path of building. It's like a synthesized out one, but what we'll do is we'll literally go into Sciomaleague. We have a few ideas that we'll go through today. Have a little think, and if these are in a good enough spot, then they'll go into the build discussion room, and I'll put a video out about them as well. So at the moment we've got 6, and that doesn't include the explosive concoction. So rip. Yeah, definitely. Fujin, we'll we can have a look at that shortly, yeah. So here's the build currently. I'm just going to pull up, I'd wrote some notes down as well, just to have a little look into. So I want to see how we can take those notes and push this a bit further now. So, tree-wise, we've got a level 66 tree here, which is quite nice. But obviously, taking it a bit further than that is going to be important. So, let's rename this sort of early maps. Cheers, I'll put that up in a minute. Actually, we'll call this one early maps. We'll call this one in the campaign, then we'll copy into early maps. Right? I want to do a lot more with this. I like to make my POBs pretty detailed with level and trees and whatnot. So I think the first change we think about is this area here. So we nabbed this here. We came down and grabbed attack damage. But actually what I think we want to start doing is thinking about getting spell suppression. So we think here our next steps are going to be some spell suppression here. We can get 2 here. Yep. Okay, so straight away we're at 28%. I actually think 1, 2, 3, 4. And we drop 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Prod speed, prod damage instead of attack speed, crit strike. Yep. That'll be a bit nicer. Gives us means we can get charisma straight away. And we can actually think about mana res efficiency. That's quite a smart little starting point there. Allows us to fit in some more auras if we need to. I took these, but do we need them? We'll come back to them. Have a look. Right, we've got some dual sockets we can now add in. So we have 3 additional dual sockets we can start to fill out. So there's some just damage and life ones we could probably nab in there, which would be great. Armor. Max ES. Why not? Global accuracy and attack and cast speed. Yep. And I think there's probably... What? I think, to be honest, for us... Oh, there you go. There's the... That's what I was looking for. Get some extra early damage here as well. Don't feel like any of them are worth it. Okay. 84. Okay, early maps. I think that's reasonable. Spell suppression. Getting that spell suppression up is going to be important, though. I think we're going to have to max that on gear, to be honest. Then, I think the obvious... Yeah, mid-maps. I think the obvious thing to go through from there is... Proj, I think it's going into a cluster. So, what did I write down? I wrote down... Attack damage while holding a shield. Is a good starting point, and some projectile damage. Mediums, okay. We'll have a little think about that one. And what else? Just gonna check. This is the POB, and then I'll pull in yours for Fuji as well. Have a look. So, what have we got? We've got this. We've got 84 points. 87, sorry. If we drop these three, we've got like about 11, 12 points to play with there. And we can always drop a few of these dangly ends of the tree. But we want to try and fit in a few cluster jewels now instead. So, I think... Let's rename this default set to... In a campaign. Oh, I was going to rename, not create. Copy over. Oh, it's the same. Cool. Okay, and then we'll go new, and we'll go early maps, and then we'll go mid-game maps, and we'll think about an end game as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little play now, yeah. So I tend to sit at about 95 is quite achievable. What we want to do. I think we'll come round. I didn't add that on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually think instead of those three, I think we'll go for those 4. 85. Yeah. Do we need... Oh, we just need that Ellie res at the moment, but we can drop that in a minute. Cool. I'm just going to save this as... Explosive Concoction. I'll come back on this. So what we'll do is we're going to go... Early campaign. Acts 1, 3. Okay. What we're going to start off with is quite a bit different, actually. So, let me see if I've pulled up. I'm going to just get my other POB up on my other screen, because I generally just start with steel skills regardless. So, there it is. So we think about our very, very early campaign. It's all about the getting enough mana to keep things going. So I went this way, and I went through the attack speed ones here, sorry. And had the attack speed, movement speed. Got some life from memory. We came across, we went right across, and pretty much speed ran. What does that give us? That's about level 20. So actually, yeah, that's about right. About level 25? Yeah, that's about it, isn't it? Just get the jewel if you want one, and then we can put our survival secrets. Yep, survival secrets in here. So that's the very, very early campaign tree. Goal here is start steel skills. Pretty much need to know, we just got the attack speed here for the steel skills. And as soon as we can switch over to poisonous concoction, we do. I mean, we kept poisonous concoction going until we got explosive concoction. So, copy. It's campaign. 4 to 7. We did not pass up there. And we pretty much did that. Yeah, we came down, we nabbed these, nabbed that. Nabbed these. Yep. That is pretty much the goal. Nice and easy when you've got it pre-saved. You have some okay life and whatnot. And then we go copy. It's 8 to 10. Actually, do you know what? That's literally where we are now. We then spend our last few points there. Getting this section up here. So we'll just rename that. Put it on clipboard. Delete. Name. Boom. Okay. Let's just make sure that flow is correct. 1, 2, 3. A few extra little additions and tweaks in early maps. And then we go the cluster route. Yep. I'm happy with that. So one thing we'll do as well, we'll make sure we document all the places where you get the appropriate skill gems and when to swap. The idea is that we can give this to someone in the private league and they can just follow this. That'll be the goal anyway. Okay, let's have a look at, we've got our gear. Okay, so I think we'll rotate it down. Where did I put them? I'm just going to copy it off another one of my Scion leveling builds. The same one we did for... that we posted in the build room yesterday, the Exsanguinate and options. So, here's the start of our notes, pretty much. So, yep, we go. This all stays the same. Although we don't really need to bother with Arcane Surge because we're not doing spells at any point. So, I'll just check, do we get... You just have to check out which ones do we get where. Scion. Cool. Let me run you back through, Jin, and we will have a look at yours shortly as well. So, Splitting Steel, Kill Hillock, Chance to Bleed in the medicine chest, and Onslaught from the chest. Yeah. Strand chest. Cool. We don't care about Arcane Surge. We just want to kill Brutus for that. Steelskin, War Banner, Vitality. So, don't want Arcane Surge. They've been breaking some eggs, that's what's missing there. Okay. Don't need any of these other ones. Yep, So you can see this from the Exsanguinate one. So my Veils, this is where we'll get, instead of a red gem, with Exsanguinate, this is where we'll switch to Poisonous Concoction. G. Hey Garth, hey, welcome in. How are you